I don't think any artist, not even Michael Jackson, not even the Beatles, has a perfect discography. There's plenty of people I think that I can name that don't have a bad album on their resume.
You know who makes my list? I would say Travis Scott. I would say The Game is another person.
This is debatable, but Kanye,
Kendrick is easily mentioned here.
next topic. Bad Fish. Thank you very much for this topic. Artists that do not have a bad album in their discography. I really love that we were talking about what was the title? It was artists
artists that have perfect discographies.
I don't think any artist, not even Michael Jackson, not even the Beatles, has a perfect discography. But I do think that you can say that there's artists that don't have a bad album. When I mean don't have a bad album, it doesn't mean it's great, doesn't mean it's good, it's just not bad. So if you put it that way, there's plenty of people I think that I can name that don't have a bad album on their resume, and we can go back and forth. We can
let's do that. Let's go back and forth because I want this to be kind of like interactive because like my thing is if once we change the criteria here, right, more names started to come to mind, and I'll give you some more recent ones that like come to mind for me. So I think one of the only people who would actually qualify in that perfect discography conversation, one of the few I should say, will be Kendrick. So Kendrick to me is automatically in this next group of next conversation we have, in which is who doesn't have a bad album. Kendrick is easily mentioned here. I would say The Game is another person. We talking about the documentary, Doctor's Advocate, even Jesus Piece, the 1992 album. Like the man ain't never dropped a bad project in his life. And that's, I don't care what people say. You can think it wasn't a classic all you want, but to not deny The Game's ability to craft actual albums is blasphemous to me. So The Game is another guy. Who you got, man? Who you got on your list? I got more names. I just want to hear some people you got.
Oh yeah, I mean, obviously, this is debatable, but Kanye, I would argue
he made my list. He made my list.
Yeezus is, which not the Yeezus. Yeezus. Yeezus, no, the one where he was God.
Life of Pablo.
God was featured on the album.
The last one.
No, God. He had a song called something featuring God. Like that was peak.
That was Jesus. That was Jesus.
Jesus. Okay,
that was Jesus.
That one. Maybe I didn't really like that album, but I wouldn't call it bad. So if you want to do that, Kanye makes my list. Who else makes my list?
You know who makes my list? I would say Travis Scott.
J. Cole.
I would say Travis Scott so far. Travis Scott to me has not really missed yet. Birds in the Trap, Sing McKnight, Rodeo, the freaking Astro World. Like I get it. Some are better than others, but like all of them have been very good at a minimum.
You know who hasn't missed? Beyonce. As crazy as it sounds.
Oh yeah,
great of an artist she is.
Oh yeah,
she hasn't missed. I mean, some are, like you said, some are greater than others, but I don't think anybody can call one of her albums bad. Jay-Z. I mean. Well, actually, Jay-Z missed. I think Jay-Z missed. Blueprint 2 wasn't great.
Which one? 3
Sorry, no, Blueprint 3. I mean
3, the one with Kid Cudi on
Blueprint
that joint.
2 was good. Yeah, Blueprint
2 was good. Blueprint 3 was like very mediocre.
Wasn't great.
I even think the album with Show Me What You Got was just like.
Oh, that's Kingdom Come.
Nah, that album is like, I don't know, bro. Like, come on now.
Kingdom Come wasn't great, and unfortunately, Biggie, I think, has a perfect discography. Actually, he would be, but he only had 2 albums, but those 2 albums were like perfect, great.
I agree.
Somebody,
you know who's on my list of controversially hasn't really dropped bad albums yet? This is a new name. 21 Savage. 21 Savage ain't dropped a bad album yet, bro. Like they've been good. They've been good to really good.
His debut was me.
Issa was good. That's what I would say about Issa.
I would say it was good. I would say it was good.
And I think every album that he's dropped since has been very good.
Yes, I agree. You know who did what mother effer don't miss? Bruno Mars.
Oh yeah.
Bruno Mars is undefeated. Bruno Mars may have 3 A albums, even though I didn't give them A's. They aged well. Like,
yo, you giving them the retroactive. You giving them the retroactive A.
Bruno Mars. Woo, Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars. He's fantastic.
Love me some Bruno Mars, man. I got you're gonna disagree with this. I already know. You're gonna disagree.
Don't you dare say Miguel.
Meek Mill. Meek Mill to me, dog, has not dropped a bad I'm talking about Dreams Worth More Than Money. The first one with the intro, he's dropped championships, he dropped wins and losses. Like, bro, the man got a good catalog so far. I don't want to say it's great, but he has not dropped a bad album.
I can give you Meek Mill. Okay. I'm rolling with Meek Mill. Frank Ocean.
You know what? Let me not speak because I got high expectations for Frank Ocean. I wasn't a fan of Blonde personally.
Me neither. But I wasn't a fan of it. Fantastic music.
Exactly.
Music.
So I'll give you that. I'll give you Frank Ocean.
Tyler the Creator. I mean, I actually wasn't hip to Tyler the Creator's earlier stuff. But
I caught on about Flower Boy. That was when I was like actually checking out his albums like in detail. That was when. I believe that was 2017 or something like that.
Yeah.
Believe Flower Boy. That was a great year in music.
What about here's a name. What about 2 Chainz? 2 Chainz makes some fantastic albums.
You know, I thought about that. He actually was somebody I was thinking about, but nah, dog. Like, okay, he drops a lot of mixtapes, but let's name his albums. Based on a True Story was the first one that really like.
I thought
that was the one with Birthday. It's your birthday. Yep. That was dope. Yep. That was a dope album.
His second one was questionable.
What was it called?
Let me pull that up.
That's the one I'm forgetting. But the third one was Wrap Up.
Based on a True Story 2.
No, but the one, what was the one where he had the pink?
Pretty Girls Like Trap Music.
That was a good album. That was a great album.
Rapper Go to the League was a good album. So Help Me God was a good album. That was his latest one.
I think that second one though is a little questionable.
The second one is the one that probably gets him in trouble.
Yep.
Okay. I think we named a good amount of people.
I got some. I mean, look. We missed a couple people we didn't name. Listen, there's no way we're gonna name everybody. That's why we're gonna need you guys' help. We're gonna need to know from you guys who you think. But go ahead.
I have one for you. Sorry, before you. This is gonna be a controversial one. It is damn, I just had it and I just blanked out. I forgot. Come back to me.
All right, while you think of that, I got 2 names that I wanted to talk about.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Does Big Sean?
He was on my list. He was one I was gonna bring up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I think that Big Sean, I'm gonna say Big Sean. Yeah, he fits the category because I really don't consider what he did with Metro Boomin an album. I don't consider that an album.
No, I don't consider that an album.
And so we're going off Finally Famous. Come on, man. Hall of Fame. I Decided.
Dark Sky Paradise.
Detroit 2.
For some reason, y'all don't like Detroit 2. You and
I'm cool with Detroit 2. What you talking about?
You and Good.
That's Juice. Like that's bro. That's Juice, man.
Juice don't like it.
He don't like he doesn't like Big Sean though. Let's be very clear.
That's true.
Yo, honorable mentions. Lil Wayne does not make this list because as riveting and as respected and as classic as Carter 3 was, and as you can argue, throw in Carter 2, maybe Carter 1, whoever you are, Carter 4 and 5 are absolutely not what we expected. In my opinion.
And people.
So I think unfortunately, I think Lil Wayne goes into that questionable category where he does not have a flawless or even like acceptable catalog to me.
Wow.
In terms of albums.
That's harsh, brother.
It's the truth. The truth is harsh. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, what do y'all think? I mean, I need Tupac is another one. I wasn't big on Tupac. Y'all gotta let me know. Yeah. But what do y'all think? I'm curious to know who else has not missed.
Yeah, I'm very curious to hear from y'all. Like some of the other names I was thinking of without going into any details, like Rick Ross.
Rick Ross has a bad or one or two bad ones.
Which one? Which one?
Remember the one where
which one?
Literally, I was thinking about this. It was so bad. I can't remember the name. It was a bad album. I'm a huge Rick Ross.
Okay, so I'm gonna name them off the top of my head. So we got Port of Miami, number 1, and then we got Deeper Than Rap. Wasn't that number 2, or am I tripping?
Deeper Than Trilla was 2.
Trilla was bad. Trilla was bad.
Trilla was okay. That's not
Trilla
even
is
a bad album to me.
I don't like Trilla.
That's not even a bad album. The Hood Billionaire. That was that album was god awful. That album was.
You know what? I'm not with you on that because I actually enjoyed that album.
Hood Billionaire.
I'm not saying it's great. Oh wait, no. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. Sorry,
I'm talking about the one that had Moving Bass with Jay-Z.
No.
Presley Boulevard.
I'm not thinking of that. Yeah, that album was bad. I was thinking of the
bad.
I was thinking of the one that had Cat Williams on a skit. It was like a red album. Damn, what the hell is the name of that shit? Are you looking at his album count right now?
I'm looking at it right now,
bro. It's called like Supreme. What's that shit called? Oh man, I got you, man. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Not Mastermind.
Nope, Mastermind was pretty decent.
God Forgives, I Don't. Teflon Don, Mastermind, Hood Billionaire, Black Market.
Oh, Mastermind. It was Mastermind. That's the one I was thinking about.
Okay.
Mastermind is decent. It's decent.
That's not good.
It's not great. It's not great, but it's decent.
I think it's a good album.
Yeah.
I think it's a good album.
So anyway, you guys let us know what you think. You know, we've named a bunch of people. I'm pretty sure y'all are gonna cuss us out. And if you don't, I'm sorry, but not sorry. What are some of the people that have great albums or even albums that where they haven't missed? Let us know in the comments, man. Let us on social media. Get in touch with us. Let's debate. I really want to debate this with you guys because, like, I'm curious. This is a matter of objectivity, I believe, and so we can agree to disagree on some of these names. But let us know in the comments, man. I think we've reached the end of the show.